Chapter 1. I am a demon. Many people likely see me as just a tech-savvy computer space nerd, a creator of apps and gadgets who spends countless hours looking through his telescopes, sitting in front of screens writing code, and pushing the limits of what technology can do in the paranormal realm. To them, I might seem like someone whose life has always been dominated by programming languages, algorithms, and the latest technological trends, but the truth is far more complex. My story has its roots in a very different world, one shaped by dark and deep religious influences that cast long shadows over my childhood. My mother was deeply religious, and her faith dictated every aspect of our lives. We prayed before every meal, attended church every Sunday without fail, and she even ran the Sunday school, teaching other children the same beliefs that she so passionately instilled in me. Her devotion was absolute, and she saw it as her mission to guide me along the righteous path. To her, religion was not just a part of life, it was life. I grew up in an environment where questioning faith was unthinkable, and doubting the teachings of the church was akin to doubting the very essence of existence. Around the age of 13, I began to question what I was learning in school, science, evolution, and the workings of the universe didn't align with the rigid doctrines I was being taught at home and in church. When I approached my mother about these contradictions, her world seemed to crumble. To her, my curiosity wasn't an innocent search for understanding. It was rebellion, a sign of something far darker. From that moment on, I wasn't just a questioning child. I became the enemy. In her eyes, I was a demon, the spawn of Satan himself. She believed that my defiance was a punishment from God, that her suffering as a mother was divine retribution for some failing in her faith. It's ironic, then, that I channeled those early experiences into a career that uses cutting-edge technology to explore the same unseen forces I was taught to fear. In a way, my childhood shaped who I am today, but not in the way anyone might expect. I didn't reject those experiences. I transformed them. The research I conduct and the apps and devices I create are, in many ways, my way of reconciling the mysteries of my past with the tools and knowledge of the modern world. They are my attempt to bridge the gap between the spiritual and the technological, to uncover truths hidden in the shadows of both. While people see the polished surface of my tech creations, they may never know the darker, more complex story that brought me here. That journey has led me to spend thousands of hours investigating the paranormal, walking through medieval ruins and forgotten churchyards in search of the unknown. There is something profoundly humbling about standing in the remains of a once grand abbey or treading softly in an ancient graveyard as the moonlight filters through skeletal trees. These are the places where the veil between the ordinary and the extraordinary feels paper-thin. Here, I test the apps and devices I've designed and built to interact with energies we can't fully understand. Each piece of equipment is a step closer to unraveling the mysteries of life, death, and everything in between. To me, pretty much everything is paranormal. The very idea that this life is considered normal by most is bewildering. Every moment of existence, every intricate mechanism of the natural world, feels like a brush with something far greater than we can fully comprehend. It is this sense of wonder, rooted in both the spiritual and the scientific, that drives me to keep exploring. Whether I'm developing technology, hunting for apparitions, or simply staring up at the stars, I am constantly reminded that the boundaries between normal and paranormal are far thinner than they seem.